A man died at the age of 45 suddenly last week. He wasn't sick. He wasn't overweight. He didn't have any diagnosed health problems. He was just like most of us, busy with life, assuming he had plenty of time left. But one morning he didn't wake up. His wife found him in bed, gone. Just like that. No warning, no goodbye. And the worst part? Looking back, there were signs, small ones, symptoms he brushed off as stress, fatigue, or just part of getting older. This happens more often than we think. Every day, people in their 40s and 50s, seemingly healthy, are dying suddenly from heart attacks, strokes, or other preventable conditions. We always think, that won't happen to me, until it does, until it happens to someone we love. The truth is, the body gives us warning signs. It always does. The problem is, most people ignore them. They assume it's nothing. But the reality is, many of these sudden deaths could have been prevented if the signs were recognized and acted upon. So today, I want to share with you the most critical warning signs that your body might be in danger. These are symptoms you cannot afford to ignore, because catching them early could save your life. 1. Chest discomfort or pressure. We've all heard that chest pain is a sign of a heart attack, but what many people don't realize is that it doesn't always feel like a sharp pain. Sometimes it's just a mild pressure, a tightness, or even a burning sensation in the chest. It can come and go. You might think it's indigestion or that you just pulled a muscle. But if you ever feel a strange discomfort in your chest, even if it's not severe, don't ignore it. It could be your heart trying to warn you before something serious happens. 2. Sudden, unexplained fatigue. We all get tired. Life is exhausting. But there's a difference between normal tiredness and the kind of unusual exhaustion that signals something deeper. If you feel like your energy has been drained for no reason, or if simple activities like climbing the stairs, walking to your car, or even just getting out of bed start to feel harder than they used to, pay attention. Many people who suffer heart attacks report feeling extremely fatigued in the days or weeks leading up to it. It's your body's way of telling you that something isn't right. 3. Shortness of breath. If you suddenly find yourself gasping for air during activities that never used to make you breathless, it's a red flag. Your heart and lungs work together to pump oxygen throughout your body. When something is wrong, whether it's clogged arteries, high blood pressure, or heart failure, one of the first things you'll notice is difficulty breathing. If walking up a flight of stairs leaves you winded when it never did before, don't ignore it. 4. Pain in the neck, jaw, or shoulder. Most people think that heart pain only happens in the chest. But did you know that for some people, a heart attack feels more like pain in the jaw, neck, or shoulders? Especially in women, heart attack symptoms can show up as an aching or pressure in areas you wouldn't expect. If you ever feel an unusual pain in these areas, especially if it's accompanied by dizziness, nausea, or shortness of breath, it's time to take it seriously. 5. Dizziness or feeling lightheaded. Feeling dizzy out of nowhere? Losing balance for no reason? This could mean that your brain isn't getting enough oxygen, possibly due to poor circulation. If you ever feel like the room is spinning, or you have an unexplained wave of weakness that makes you feel like you might pass out, this is not normal, especially if you also feel cold sweats or nausea. These symptoms are often linked to heart problems and strokes, and they should never be ignored. 6. Irregular heartbeat or fluttering sensation. Most of the time, we don't even think about our heartbeat. It just happens. But if you ever notice that your heart is skipping beats, fluttering, or racing for no reason, it's a sign that something might be off. Sometimes irregular heartbeats are harmless, but other times they could be atrial fibrillation, which increases your risk of stroke. If you ever feel a strange sensation in your chest, especially if it lasts more than a few seconds, get it checked out. 7. Swelling in the legs, ankles, or feet. Swelling in the lower body is often a sign that your heart isn't pumping blood efficiently. This can lead to fluid buildup in your legs, causing puffiness, tight skin, or even a feeling of heaviness. If you notice persistent swelling in your feet or ankles, especially if it's paired with other symptoms, it could be a sign of heart failure. What you should do right now. If you've experienced any of these symptoms, especially more than one, it's time to act now. Don't wait. Don't tell yourself it's just stress or that it will pass. Schedule a checkup with your doctor. Get your blood pressure, cholesterol, and heart health checked. It's always better to overreact than to ignore something that could be deadly. Remember, the biggest mistake people make is thinking they have more time. This man thought he had more time. He had big plans for the future, but his body was warning him, and he didn't listen. Please listen to your body. Take these signs seriously, because you can't undo a tragedy once it happens. You only get one life. Take care of it. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more life-saving content. And share this with someone you care about. It could save their life.